Welcome back to another lesson. In this lesson, we are going to look at an exam that was tested in April 2023. You can see here, April 2023, and we are looking at question number 5. And this is where our focus is. And we see what was expected from students who are doing this exam at that particular period. The first question was, outline 4 properties of a set. Properties of a set. 1, the first property of a set, number 1, we see that elements enclose within a carrying brackets. Within a carrying brackets. What we mean by this is you need to put elements inside a bracket. Yeah. You can have a bracket like this. You say 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. So that is what we mean by, that is the first property of a set. 2, elements must be unique. Elements must be unique. By unique means that is no repetition. No repetition. When you have your elements in a bracket, when you have elements in your bracket, here like 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, this one is wrong. 2 and 2 is repeated. So we are saying that elements must be unique. Another property of a set, elements written using small letters. Elements written using small letters. These elements are inside your bracket and we use them small letters. If you have in A, B, C, D. So elements are written using small letters. Property number 4, the name of the set. The name of the set. The name of the set is written using capital letters. Using capital letters. When you say a set A, here the set A should be written in capital letters and the elements inside should be written in small letters. So those are the 4 properties of a set that you needed to give so that you can score the 4 marks. Part B, you're told that a trader purchased 7 cartons of apples and 4 cartons of banana at a total cost of 32,500 in the month of January. In the month of February, he purchased 9 cartons of apples and 6 cartons of banana at a total cost of 3,500. Calculate the total cost. Calculate the cost of a carton of apple and a carton of banana using matrix algebra. Now, the first thing to do here is to come up with a simultaneous equation. You are told that 7 cartons plus 7 cartons of apples. Let me just you say this. Let a carton Let a carton of apple be A and banana be B. So here we shall have 7 cartons of apples. We shall have 7A, and 4 cartons of banana. We shall have 4B, and the cost here is that 2,500. Then 9 cartons of apples, 9A, and plus 6 cartons of bananas. This will cost for 3,500. Come up with the matrix. By matrix here we need to get the coefficients of A and B. So 7, 4, 9, 6. Then AB should give me that 2,500 and 43,500. Now that you have come up with the matrix, there are several methods you can apply here. You can find the inverse of the matrix, then multiply by the constant so that you can get A, or you can use Cramer's rule. I prefer Cramer's rule because it's faster and more convenient. Cramer's rule, if I need to get A, it therefore means I will replace the first column, that 2,500, 43,500, then 4,6, divided by the matrix 7, 4, 9, 6. What do you get here? We need to get the determinant. Of, so the determinant here means I will have that 2,500 times 6 minus 43,500 times 4. What do I have here? That 2,500 times 6, I get 195,000, minus 43,500 times 4, I get 174,000, divided by the determinant of the denominator, which is 7 times 6, which is 42, minus that 6. What do I get here? I will have 195,000 minus 174,000, this giving me 21,000, divided by 42 minus that 6, which is 6. 42 minus that 6. So what is 21,000? 21,000 divided by 6. That is 3,500. 3,500. Then that is the cost of 1 carton of apple. We move on and find B. I will apply the same concept. For you to find B, I'm going to replace the second column now. I'm going to have 7, 9, that 2,500, 43,500, determinant, divided by 7, 4, 9, 6, determinant. So on top there I will have 7 times 43. Here we shall have, this is 7 times 43, 500, minus 9 times that 2, 500, divided by 42 minus that 6. 7 times 43, 500, this gives me 304,000, 304, 500, minus 9 times 32,500. This gives me 292,500 divided by 6. 304,500 minus 292, this gives me 12,000. 12,000 divided by 6, this gives me 2,000. It therefore means, cost, we are looking for the cost of a carton. Cost of a carton apple, which was A, is 3,500. Banana, which was B, is 2,000. And that's how you are to get your 6 marks in this particular question. Now, we move on to part C. Here you are told that Red Rose Limited has developed a new washing detergent. The company is considering whether or not to market the test, or test the detergent prior to its launch. Market testing will cost 50 million, which may increase the likelihoods of success of the product if it passes the test. The probability of passing the test is 0.8. If the product fails the test, it is regarded as worthless. Previous data collected was as follows: high success on testing is 0.2, moderate 0.35, low success 0.45, market testing is 0.4, 0.4, 0.4. Launching the product, it will cost 150 million, and the estimated profit are as follows: high success 900, 450 million at 225. Red Rose Limited has the option of selling the product designed for shillings, 250 million. Required a decision tree showing the payoff and the expected monetary values of each decision. Now, for you to come up with a decision tree, you need to know how many tails do you have. Solution. The first option you have is either launching the product or selling the product. Once you sell the product, of course, you are going to get money, so you are not going to proceed. But once you launch the product, there will be two options. Either you test the market or not test the market. Now, when you test the market, there will be two options. Either you pass or you fail. When you pass, there will be three options. When you pass, there will be three options. Either there is high success, or there is a moderate success, or there is a low success. When you fail, that's the end of it. If you don't test the market, you go direct to the market without testing, there will be also three options. Either high success, moderate success, or low success. So how many tails do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, having identified the tails that we have, we come back here and draw our decision tree. Decision tree. Our decision tree, we have identified it has 8 tails, and then this column is for the payoffs. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are 8 tails. Now, the payoffs, we are going to record those ones later. Let's come the first one. Let's draw this decision tree. When you pass. When you pass, you have 3 outcomes. Therefore, it means the 3 tails are shown here. They belong to one category, that is passing. So all these tails here, they are in one category called passing. So let me call this one 1. Now you can fail. Here you can have failing has its outcome alone. I can call this one 2. Failing is outcome is alone is 2. But passing and failing, they are in one category. Passing and failing, they are in one category called what? Testing the market. You test the market, you either pass or fail. So they're in one category called testing the market. Now, there is an option of not getting anything. We come to, when we test, look at this one is for failing and passing. Means that if you don't test the market, you'll have 3 options. If I don't test the market, I will still have 3 outcomes. When I don't test the market, I can call this one 4. When I don't test the market, I will still have 3 tails. Yeah, and these 3 tails, not testing, and testing, they are options. So they are not the outcomes, they are not the tails. So I draw them with the dotted lines, and they are going to give me number 5. This one are going to give me number 5. Reason being, this one, they are options. You can decide either to test or not test. Now, here, this is, if you sell the product, means that is finality. Yeah, that is finality. Means that selling the product means that it is the tail by itself. Let me call this one number 6. Now, to test the market, you require 50 million. If you want to test the market, you require 50 million. If you want to test the market, you require 50 million. So my 50 million should appear in my. Now, if I sell my product, I will get the money straight, meaning that this one, there is no if I sell the product, I will get my money. This is selling. Selling means you will get cash. You will get cash. Now, when you launch the product, when you launch the product, that is number 5, it is from decision number 7. That means you can decide either to launch the product or do what? But when you launch the product here, you require 150 million. You require 150 million to launch the product. Now, that is your tree diagram here. Yeah, this is your tree diagram. I can bring this one up here so that it becomes clear. Here we have number 5, and then here, this is launching the product here. Means that this is launch the product. I require 150 million. Now, testing the market, you require 50 million. And this is number 7. Now, the payoffs from the question, you are told that if there will be high success, is 900 million, moderate success is 450 million, low success is 225. I bring them here. payoffs here. I bring my payoffs here. Payoffs, if there is a success, 900 million, then for 50 million, 225, 255 million. If it fails, you are told it's worthless. Worthless means what? Worthless means zero. There is no payoff. Then this is 900 million. This is for 50 million. And then this is 225 million. When you sell, you are told from the question that you will get 250 million. Now, let's go to our probabilities now here. You go back to the question here. Let's fix our probabilities here. You have been given probabilities of testing and not testing the market and the probability of market testing. So, in our payoffs here, not testing the market and testing the market. So here we have 0.4, 0.4, 0.2. Here we have 0.2, 0.35, and 0.45. Now, if it fails, that means the probability is 1. Yeah. If it fails, you are sure it is worthless. So the probability 1. If you get the cash, it means the probability is 1. You are selling the. So we have fixed our probabilities. Now we need to calculate the here, because the question is telling you that make a decision tree and the expected monetary values of each decision. Let's look at the expected monetary value. We shall look at this. We shall have the first here number. We see where I'm having this number 1. Number 1 means I need to get expected monetary value at this point. I get expected monetary value at number 2. I get the expected monetary values at number 3. Remember, where we have dotted lines means they are options. Options means you get the one which is paying you more. You pick that one. You make a decision based on the one that is giving you higher expected value. Meaning, once I reach number 5, going to number 7, I will pick the one which is going to give me the highest expected value here. And finally, you are going to check whether do you need to launch the product or do you need to sell the product, so that you advise the management on which is the best method to do, or which is the best way to do. Now, let's work out the expected monetary values. So we computation of expected monetary values. We call EMVs, expected monetary values. Let's start with number 1. Here we have the probability 0.4 times 900 million, 0.4 times 450 million, 0.2 times 255 million. That will be the first category. Let's look at position 1. At our number 1, our expected monetary values will be 0.4 times 900 million plus 0.4 times 450 million plus 0.2 times 255 million. Where am I getting this from? Check on the tree diagram here. Here, I need to get the consolidated value of 1. That means 0.4 times 900, 0.4 times 450, 0.2 times 255. What is the answer here? Pick your calculator. 0.4 times 900 plus 0.4 times 450 plus 0.2 times 255. This gives me 585 million. Let's go to number 2. Here, when you fail, the expected monetary value is 0. So the probability is 1. So number 2, I will have 1 times 0. The expected monetary value there is 0. I go to number 3. Number 3. Where is number 3? Number 3 is worthless, failing, and this side. So what do you get there? Number 3, when you launch the product, when you test the market, you will spend 50 million. Meaning, the money realized here, I have to subtract 50 million so that I can get the expected monetary value. Here I'm going to have 0.8 times 585 plus 0.2 times 0 minus 50 million. Why am I minusing 50 million? Here, if you decide to test the market, it means if it fails, you get 0. Meaning that, and the probability of failing, the probabilities were given here, 0.8, 0.2. The probability of failing is 0.2. And the probability of passing is 0.8. So that's why I'm saying 0.8 times the expected monetary value in number 1, 0.2 times expected monetary value in number 2, which is 0. And then I minus 50 million because you require 50 million to launch or to test the market. So in this case, when you do this way, you get this is 418 million. When you do it like this, you'll find this is 418 million. We move to number 4. Where is number 4? Number 4 is here. Here we are having, this is not testing the market, and then you find the payoffs here. So what are you going to have here? Number 4 is 0.2 times 900, 0.35 times 450, 0.45 times. And remember here, you are not testing the market. Yeah, so there is no cost. So it's 0.2 times 900 plus 0.35 times 450 plus 0.45 times 255. When you do this way, you get 438.75. Now, these are the expected monetary values when you don't test the market. Now, you see here we are having two dotted lines, means this is an option. Option means you pick the one that has the highest expected monetary value. So when you come to number 5, it's an option. Number 5, we are saying that select the higher of 3 and 4. This is an option here. Dotted lines, I said broken lines are options. So you choose the one that has the highest expected monetary value. So if I look at number 3, it is 418. I look at number 4, it is 435. So what do you do? So here we shall have 438.75. No need of testing. Yeah. But you see, at this particular point here, remember, you need 150 million. You need 150 million to do what? So I will select 438 million, but I need, if you launching the product costs 150 million, meaning the expected monetary value here will be 438.75 million minus 150 million. What do you get? 438.75 minus 150 million. This gives me 288.75 million. So that is it with number 5. Here we are saying you launch the product, you incur a cost of 150 million, and these broken lines, I'm choosing the one that has the highest expected monetary value, and I found that not testing the product will give me the highest expected monetary value. Then I should subtract the cost of launching the product. Now you come to number 6. If you selling the product will give you 250 million. Selling the product will give you 250 million. Number 7 is an option. Excuse me. Here you have an option, either you launch the product or you sell the product. I mentioned that where you have the option, you need to choose the one with the highest expected monetary value. So in this case, I'm going to choose the one with the highest expected monetary value. So here you select 288.75 million because it has the highest expected monetary value. Because has the highest expected excuse me, monetary value. Good. That's how you come up with a decision tree and computation of expected monetary value. Part 2, you are asked, advise the management of the company on the best course of action and the selected and the related expected monetary value. So already we have found that our advice is launch the product. You advise launch the product. You launch the product and do not test the market. You launch the product and do not test the market because has the highest EMVs, has the highest expected monetary values. So that is how you come up with the decision tree, and that's how you are supposed to score your 20 marks in this question. We are going to stop there. We meet in our next class. Thank you.